Hey everybody, this is Dylan here, and I'm going to be going on a special kind of side mission here that I'll talk about as I get started on the run. But to start off, we're going to be doing a new run. It's going to be Interloper difficulty, which is the fourth most difficult one, but I'm going to be choosing custom because there's a couple little twists I want to put in here. So I'll talk through those twists here in just a second, but all the game starting is going to be the same. Time of day can be random. All of these things are going to be the standard interloper difficulty. Health is all the same. Gear. This one in custom does have revolver availability is yes. In a true interloper setting, this is a no because there's no actual guns in that difficulty. And then everything else looks like it's in line with interloper. So now I'm going to confirm it. I want to start in the far territory. And we're going to start in this area called Sundered Pass, which is a very difficult region to start in. In terms of my feats, I'm going to be doing the usual ones I prefer, which is the efficient machine one that allows us to consume less calories, and then the cold fusion, which gives us a permanent 2-degree bonus. Both very helpful. I'm not going to pick any more feats as that would be outside of the interloper scope there. We'll keep the trader on, and then this will be called Sundered Journey. Now, really as I go through this is going to be an extremely difficult region that you wouldn't normally spawn in interloper difficulty, which is why I picked it. I couldn't random spawn here. But what I want to do is really survive this region. That's going to be the first challenge, is survival. This region is very cold. Even with like a well-seasoned character, there's risk of survival because there's a lot of predators, timber wolves, etc. So to start off in this area is going to be pretty risky. We can already see I'm dealing with some hypothermia conditions. So I'm going to do some running. I'm going to follow this road for a while and see if I can find some matches as well as some water. This whole region really kind of can be followed through in more of a circular motion. And you'll see what I mean as I go through it, but it really can be followed almost as a big circle with some adjustments in there. So I will be expecting to take some cold damage here pretty quickly because of the time of day, which is basically afternoon. It's good to have some stones. Grab all these guys.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, good. It's good to have like a good supply of these, especially when I'm not very heavy. Do another sprint here. Just keep running. It's good to harvest these because I can make them into tea, the rose hips.
Damn, I'm freezing.
So now that I'm freezing, I'm already going to be experiencing hypothermia and taking on some cold damage, which is expected in this type of difficulty. Now, one of the things I'm concerned with is I believe there's a wolf on this path. And I've only actually played this, I've had a couple runs where I didn't survive. And then I have my interloper standard run that I use. So I don't have a whole lot of experience with this map. It's still very new, so this is a pretty good challenge. Still kind of learning where everything is, but shortcuts may exist. So we got a cabin right up here, and we have a We have a ptarmigan and a rabbit. So I think I might go ahead and take out this, try to get one of these ptarmigans, which is a good source of food. Just break his neck there, make it nice, quick, and painless. Grab maybe another stone or two back. And now I'm going to enter this Lot's Rest, I think is how you say it. I should be able to warm up in here a little bit, or not. So I'm not warming up, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, it feels like 2 degrees. So actually, if I do this, this will warm me up 2 degrees, but I'm basically breaking even. You know, I can close the door, I don't think that changes anything. So I'm just going to loot this and keep going.
This'll come in handy.
With this being the case, just loot what I can. I'm probably just going to leave this, leave that ptarmigan there, because it's just going to attract predators like that one right there. Let's see if I can just slip right by this wolf. So if you get too close to the wolves, they will aggro you, which is not good. They'll just take you out. So I'm just going to keep going here. He's going to follow me close behind, but he's not an immediate threat, unless I'm too close to him. So hopefully I come into another tournament soon. Got a little bit of a frostbite risk. I think I lost that roll, so that's good. Gotta keep sprinting. Really don't want to get frostbite. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's kind of a gamble to not take that ptarmigan. There's a deer, but I can't really harvest it because it's too cold and I don't have the right equipment for that. So I got 2 frostbite risks that are both relatively low, so that's fine. Not a big issue. Oop. I was got a little stuck there. I'm used to playing this more on Xbox, so I'm still kind of getting used to the PC feeling. Although I do like it. Do another sprint. Really not too worried about using up my fatigue meter right now. I want to sprint off the edge, so that'll end the run quickly. Alright, so we'll keep going here. So this is where I encounter some timber wolves. These are guys I do not want to mess with at all. So I'm going to have to be kind of careful here. Just go directly here. Again, I don't think I'm going to be warming up in here. Yeah, still not very helpful. -7. That doesn't really help me. So, sewing kit, that's really good. Get this first aid. See if there's anything else useful. Nope. So we're going to keep moving. Again, can't aggro these timber wolves. We got to be careful. They're right there. So I'm going to just have a healthy margin around these guys in hopes to not aggro them. Looks like we're okay. Frostbite risk is still kind of low. So I'm just going to kind of go in a diagonal line this way and just really stay away from the wildlife. That's a bridge that leads to the weather station that I want to get to later. I'm going to keep going this way. Just kind of do a check on all the wildlife here. So there's a deer. It's not really a threat. Those guys are there. Got a pretty good margin from them. So this is the first cabin that I want to get to, and there should be some guaranteed matches in here. In case the timber wolves do attack, I'm going to basically just gun for it, sprint over there. I have to be careful because there's another timber wolf pack right up there that could be set off by my noise. So got to be kind of slow and methodical here. In fact, there might even be one in there. We'll just have to see. We're still pretty far from that guy. Those timber wolves there. So we'll just see what happens here. We're still not at any immediate risk of frostbite. It's moderate. Grab these real quick. Keep a lookout for timber wolves. See if there's anything lootable here. Alright, good. Just kind of peek over this hill here. So there they are. I'll try to just kind of be a little bit covert here. I gotta kind of move in a crawling fashion so I don't create any issues here. Don't want to deal with timber wolves yet because I don't have really good gear. So my goal is to really just see if there's anything special here and then head right back to the cabin below. Yeah, I believe frozen toilet. Anything else? There's a couple other things I can check. Alright, there's basically nothing here. Oh, that's actually something. So the timber wolves are dangerously close. I'm about to get frostbite now. So I'm gonna just kind of head over here. If I aggro them, I aggro them. Looks like I'm good. Do a little sprinting. Just get all the way in here. There might be a flare here. Yep. There's a car there that I missed. But we're gonna get right in here and try to warm up. Should be warm enough in here. It's also really dark. Now I'm still cold actually. Let me see something here. Yeah, it's 0 degrees. So this bed is an 8 warmth bonus, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably just wait 1 hour and warm up a little bit. That way I'm not dying anymore. Now I can use the building mode to kind of have a little bit of a night vision in here to just see if there's anything I can grab while it's dark. It's going to be a bit difficult to see, but we'll make way. Trunk. If there's anything in there. Oh, that's great. That's a really, really good find. So we'll pop that on. We love that. Yeah, the Mackinac jacket is very good. That's going to help keep me warm. You know, that could be the difference between survival and death. In certain instances, not too often, but, you know, it helps. Alright, so now I'm going to basically just check all these drawers. There should be a portable water supply here too.
I think I can use this.
Another can opener. There's the stored water. Just take all of that. Do a quick adjustment on my mouse sensitivity here. Just want to bump that up to like, maybe like 55. See what that feels like. Yeah, that's a little better. Cooking pot, that's really helpful. Okay, I'm gonna put on this mode. And I'm gonna maybe bump it down to, let's go with 48. Okay. So, take this off, see if there's anything else that I can search quickly.
Excellent.
Oh, that's great. Put on this mode again. Let's kind of maneuver over there, see what that is. Backpack, okay. Nothing else there. Now I'm hoping that there's some matches around here. Yeah, there they are. So
That'll come in handy.
these are definitely guaranteed because I found them like twice now in this spot, so that's good to know. I think this candy bar is guaranteed. Guaranteed just means it's always going to be there somewhere. It might appear in a different location, but it's going to show up somewhere. Might just scan this a little bit, just see if there's anything else I missed. Trash can. Pretty much never.
I can make something with this.
Well, that's like the first time I found something in a trash can. I don't really need wires. Nothing on the chair. Kind of checked all these already. We're good there. Is there anything here? No. Alright, so we're going to head back upstairs. Now I'm going to grab some clothing and just kind of get all my gear kind of ready for the next day. So there should be some cloth. Yeah, I grab all that. Okay. And we're going to grab more cloth here, I believe. It's nice that there's 5 of them. It's a really good amount. And then I can even grab these curtains up top here. Oops. Didn't want to do that. I thought there was curtains, but there's not. Alright, so we're going to go back in here. Go back in this mode. Can I use that rug? No. Okay. Is there any other cloth? Oh, I can use these curtains. So we'll break these down. Not doing terribly bad right now. I'm going to do a little bit more adjustments here on my controls. I'm going to probably drop this down because I turned it up on my actual mouse itself, just so I can move a little bit better here. Yeah, this is feeling better. Just keep tweaking it. I'm still getting used to the PC version. Alright, so let's see here. So if I kind of look at what I got here, just do a quick save. Now I can definitely make some stuff that's going to be very critical, right? So I'm going to want to make the hand wraps. want to make sure I have enough water so I don't take damage. So I'm just going to drink/eat that soda. Then I'm going to have some water. And now I'm going to go, going to build these hand wraps. That's going to be very helpful because I don't have any gloves. This is going to eliminate the risk of frostbite. Then I've got the head wraps. That's also useful. We'll craft that. Good. And we'll probably do, maybe one more of these if I can. Squeak it out before it gets too dark. Okay. It's good to have some bandages. I'll make maybe 4 of these in case I get any sprains. If I get any bites, I'm probably just dead. You can hear there's a storm outside. Now, I think it's too dark to really do much else here. One thing I am curious about is this an actual fireplace right here? No, it's not a fireplace. Yeah, I don't think there's a fireplace in here. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if there's anything else I need to do. Still have a frostbite risk. I don't think I can repair that because of how dark it is. So now we can put on some of this gear. So we'll put on, one of these. See, my warmth is starting to go up. Alright. So that's looking pretty good. This one I'm going to want to repair in the morning. Kind of look through everything. That looks good. Got the bandages. We already looked at the gear. Food. I'm going to eat everything I got before I go to bed. Just try to minimize any damage I take. Probably drink all the water too before crashing. That all looks good there. It's nice that we got the pot and the can there. A couple other things I can do before sleeping is I can make some of these rose hips. So I'll probably make 3 of these. This is good for making tea to stay warm. Alright, and then I'm going to drink some more water and go to sleep. I'm not going to sleep all the way through the night. So what I might actually do, since I don't have anything else to do, is I'm actually going to wait probably 3 hours. The reason is I want to get as much sleep as possible so I heal as much overnight. I also don't want my calorie store to get below, 650. So that's pretty good. So now we're going to drink more water. Sleep for as long as we can, which hopefully should be the full 10 hours. You can see we got enough calories, but we're running it pretty tight there. Alright, so it is daytime. That's great. It is still sounds like there's a storm out there, which is not great. So I might do another pass at the lid, just see if I can find anything else before I leave. It's still super dark in here. Really need a torch to see. You can see I healed quite a bit. Just make sure I checked everything. Yeah, looks all good. I checked everything here. You can kind of just move your cursor over to just confirm if there's anything missed. Doesn't always show up in this night view. You can kind of see it pretty good if you highlight the item. See, this is like a snowed-in fireplace, I think is what that is right there. Yeah. I think I checked that already, yeah. I checked these. Yeah. Alright, so I officially think I feel pretty good about what I looted here. I really don't think there's much more there, so I'm gonna head back up. Now I'm not gonna go outside in a blizzard. I'm gonna have to take some starvation damage, but I don't really have a better option right now, so we're just gonna pass maybe 1 hour, see what happens in terms of the storm. We can still hear the storm, so now I'm gonna sleep an hour. We gotta wait for the storm to pass. So now I'm gonna be taking some starvation damage, but I don't have a choice.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Alright, I think the storm stopped, so it's a good point to head outside and continue the journey around the Sundered Pass. So we're looking good there. Weather I can see. So I'm going to actually go back down here and try to go around that Timberwolf group. Or I should say pack. Just make sure I'm got a good margin from those guys. I'm really not planning to do too much running right now because I need to preserve my stamina. Just make sure I'm good. Looks like I'm good. So I'm going to be heading, I believe, this direction. There could be a bear, so I got to keep a lookout for that. So far, I think we're making good pace here. Just make sure there's no bears. Or I should say bear. So it'd be cool if I could go up that bridge, but it's actually broken.
Making my head
so
feel thick.
No way to go up there. I want to just continue right up this route here. Got my stones, my weapon of choice. So that's the weather station up there. That's one of the locations I want to end up at.
Too cold to
You
think.
can hear a ptarmigan, which is a bird that I can eat. So I might actually try to kill one of these guys. Because I want to start grabbing some calories here. Just try to do it quickly. Just decide which one to go for. Okay, just go for this guy. Okay, that did not work out in my favor. It's usually better to launch the rock when you're closer. A little less risky. Good news is there's going to be more opportunities to get some food. Just grab all these. I'm now taking cold damage, so I do kind of want to move with some urgency, but I'm not at any risk of imminent death. Head up there, climb that. That's going to take us to the mine. Oh shit. Alright, so not a huge issue. Just need to get up here and I should be okay. I don't know. I'm surprised I triggered something. I don't think they're up here. I think they're just down there. So it should be okay. Yeah, those guys sound super friendly. Alright. Just making sure they're not, like, gonna attack me up here. Yeah, so I aggroed them somehow. I must have gotten too close to one of their packs. So that meter's probably going to stay there while they're kind of triggered by me. So there might be more food opportunities here. Just keep a lookout for those. There's not really much in that cave that I care about. And it's too cold. So we're just going to keep going. I do also have a torch, which is some form of defense against the vile beasts. Do a little sanity check. This is where I'm at. Don't get any vertigo here. And we're going to keep going. Alright, made it through the bridge. Not a huge challenge, really. A little hypothermia risk. It's normal. For how cold it is, it's negative 26 degrees Celsius. So I believe the mine is going to be right there. I'm going to see, I think I see some ptarmigans there, so I'm going to try again to get some possible calorie sources. Give it one more shot here. This time try to get a little closer to it. Now the challenge with the rock is because it's so loud you can really only get one ptarmigan at this stage of the game. But one is better than zero. Just try to get right up in there. And we got it. A little crack of the neck, slow and painless. And we're good. Okay. I could be harvesting more, but I'm just kind of in a hustle here. Now, I am going to make a fire, so I have some torches. So, let me get to some shelter here. See if it gives me the shelter icon. Probably like right here is fine. And we'll get this going. Hopefully get started the first time. No, I am going to get some coal in the mine, so I'm okay using some coal right now.
Come on.
Alright, so
Fire's life out here.
I'm going to use, one of those. Actually, probably just going to use 2 coals. And then I'm going to just start up the water first. It's kind of a lot. I'll probably just do that. And then do that. That should be good. And then I got my little treat that I just killed. So I can actually just drop it and then harvest it this way. It's really not that much meat. So take care of that. Better than nothing. The next thing I can do is make some tea and grab some torches. So we'll do that. Nice and windy out there. Let's just see if there's anything more I can harvest. Probably make one of these. Uh-oh. My fire just went out. So I might try to keep this lit. It's one of the problems with this area, is the fires can just kind of go out on you. One of these. And I really need some torches, so I'm going to have to just put that in there. That's kind of a bummer. Got to just be careful with that wind factor, because it can be pretty unpredictable on this level. Make some torches here. Make them and extinguish them. It's good to have a lot of those. Uh-oh. Took that prematurely. It's whatever. We're just going to keep moving. And I really like this torch, so I'm going to drop it. Pull out another one. It's just a really bad torch. I do have some more water now, so that's good. Go ahead in here. So I'm going to have to move pretty quickly through this mine because I really want to get to the weather station. Which I haven't really done directly through the mine before, but I think I can figure out that route. So I might start running a little bit more. But not a lot, because I do need to keep some fatigue. So we'll keep going here. Kind of hard to see on the PC. Just keep following this kind of right side of it. This cave looks kind of jagged, but it's actually very linear. Oops. Don't want to extinguish. Just want more coal. The coal is very helpful. Keep going. You can see the end of the tunnel there. Torch is starting to dim out a little bit on us. Probably ride it a little bit longer. More coal. Now we'll keep going here. Nice. Really like this coal action. We're getting kind of low on that, so I'm going to grab another torch now. Use the torch to light a torch to save matches. Alright, keep going this way. Continue to grab the coal. And I think we're getting close to some more potential stuff in here, so we'll check that out. I might make a little bit of tea and cook that ptarmigan. So we'll continue this here. Probably light this up right away. Looks good. I might just use that wood right there because it's going to be heavier than the coal. pop that in there. Then I can place that, and then just place that. Make some of that tea I wanted to make earlier. Okay, it's looking good. We'll do a quick loot here. If there's anything additional I can find, salvage. That's good.
So keep the lamp burning.
Bandage. Anything else here? Just gonna get rid of that. Do another torch. Kind of have to get out of here quickly before it gets dark. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much more here. On this Interloper difficulty, they really keep it pretty bare boned. Alright, so we might just do a little harvesting here. I make some of these. Should have put out my torch before doing so, but it's okay. I'm just gonna take that, take that, extinguish that, put that away, just grab. Maybe could throw one more stick in there. My last stick. Yeah, that sucked. It's random how much torch longevity you get, but if you get a really low bar, it's just kind of bad luck. Keep grabbing this lovely coal. Stuff is really good. And then make our way out of here. Time of day, it's, you know, kind of the evening. So we're going to continue our journey to the weather station. Probably just keep this torch lit for now, for good measure. Nope, no more coal. Okay, I'm probably going to just relight this before I leave. God, these torches all really suck. So I'm going to leave. I'll probably come back in real quick to just save the game, and then I'll continue. Once you enter like an indoor space, it does save the game automatically. There's only a few ways to save the game. It's doing that, or if you're going to the building mode, that'll save the game. Alright, so now we're out the other side of the cave. There is a plane I could live, which is that way. The last time I looted it, I pretty much found nothing, so I might give it another shot. Or I might just skip it and go right for the weather station. Not quite sure yet. I'll probably just check it out real quick since I'm up here. Gotta be wary of wolves. They are up here. I'm just gonna skip those rose bushes there. Rose hips. Just keep going this way. It's nice that it's not as cold right now. Kind of spoke too soon, but I'm gonna drink that one tea that I created. It's going to kind of help slow down the damage. So in terms of weight, let's see here. Yeah, I got a lot of space there, which is good. I might try to get those ptarmigans on the way out. We'll see. I definitely, because there's a wolf up here, I'm not going to mess with him just yet. But I'm going to check out this plane up here. How many torches do I have? 4, not very many. Okay. The torches do help slow down the cold damage as well, so that's good. There might be a wolf up here, so the torch will be good to have if there is. This is a good time of day to be traveling. Yep, there's the wolf. Wolf is not a huge problem to deal with if you have a torch. Just use that little gimmick technique. Now, I really didn't want him to go. Really didn't want him to go up there because it's kind of annoying. Let's see where he goes. Yeah, he's gonna probably come right back for me. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Where does he decide to go? Probably light another torch up. You can see I'm getting more cold as soon as the torch is out. Or it's just getting colder in general right now. It's getting later.
Die if I don't get some food soon.
Yeah, I'm intentionally not eating. So I can save that for when I go to bed. It's good. Just loot all this. See if there's anything worth grabbing. Or was this all just a waste? Yeah, there's really nothing here. That sucks. There's the wolf again. He's going exactly where I don't want him to. But that's just the way it goes. He's probably going to come back out after me. Let's see. Now, if he bites me, this game is basically over. There he is again. Oh, clicking the wrong button. Okay.
I need to find some place to escape this
That was
cold.
kind of close. I didn't pull out my rock as quickly as I wanted to. Yeah, so pretty much going for the plane didn't help me at all. There was essentially nothing there that was useful. So that's something to keep in mind. Probably gonna bump into this wolf again, too. We'll see. Really could use some more torches. So the wolf is feeding right now. On a ptarmigan, I guess? Keep going. Put that hypothermia risk.
Goddamn freezing.
Yeah, so... No, I know not to really go for that plane. Definitely want to harvest as many of these as I can, because that's a really good source of calorie intake. Weather's starting to get crappy. It's probably going to blow out my torch. Just going to try to harvest all these and then go. I'm not going to get that one, it's just too far away. I'm not going to worry about the rose hips. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, when you think about it, I lost a lot of time going to that plane unnecessarily. So this is a route I haven't actually taken before, but I believe I know where it goes. It should take me to that weather station right there. That's what I'm gunning for. They do that because it's just a one-way. They call that the one-way ticket. There's only one way to go. That's that way. Now I'm kind of going right into the wind. Try to swivel a little bit out of that. Can't harvest that yet. Don't have the right gear. So I'm hoping this is taking me the right way. Grab one of these guys. I'm gonna start taking some damage. This should get me over there, because that's not going there. So we'll continue. See what this does. Is this the right way? Guess it has to be. Try to maneuver down here. Yeah, it looks like there is a route right there. Just kind of be a little bit careful about the landing spots here. Hypothermia risk still pretty low. I'll take this thing. Now there could be some ptarmigans coming up, so I'm just going to get ready for those, because those are going to be helpful. Just going to continue this way. Basically want to get to shelter as quickly as possible, but I don't want to use my fatigue meter, because that could put me in a bad position. So continue this route here. Looks like this is going to take me where I'm wanting to go. Okay, cool. There's a rabbit.
Feels like night is coming.
It's a good sign. Gotta kind of move quickly here. And there's ptarmigans. It's probably going to go for the ptarmigan first, because the ptarmigans fly away and the rabbits don't. Still okay on hypothermia. I'm going to ignore that rabbit right now. Try to sneak up to this guy right here. Shit. Did not work out as planned. Gotta kind of work on that mouse aim. I do want that rabbit. Where did the rabbit go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Should get this rabbit. You really kind of have to move quick on these if you can. This one I should be able to get. Oh, crap. I might just keep going, taking too much damage. Maybe give it one more shot for good measure. No, I'm just not striking out right now. Gotta keep going. Too much damage. So in a perfect world, I would have gotten a ptarmigan and a rabbit right there, which really do need, but we'll survive without it. Just taking too much damage. There might be another one I can go for. Climb up here. Still kind of learning how this route goes. Still good on hypothermia. I think we keep going this way. Yeah, so would have been nice to grab those because they're the only ones there. Here's some more. Nope. Alright, we'll grab these stones. And then we're going to just climb this right away. Shouldn't have a problem getting up here because I have enough fatigue. Yeah, so if I didn't get that sewing kit, I probably would have had frostbite right now. See if there's any more food I can snatch on the way here. Try to have some better luck there. Don't worry about that later. Actually, I might just check it out real quick. Still okay. Just taking a lot of damage. That's the problem. Then I'll grab that. So now I'm probably going to do a little bit more sprinting. Just to get out of this damn cold. Keep my rabbit and tardigan radar up. Yeah, between that airplane and that, nothing. And the, let's try to get these. What I'm saying is I took more cold damage than I probably needed to, but that's just how it goes. Alright, we got one of them. I really need to just get inside. I'm taking way too much damage. Okay. Alright, so we're warm. That's good. We are still taking damage right now. There is a stove in here. I do have a torch. So we're going to just try to warm up a bit, make some stuff. I could use the stick. Actually, it's probably better to use the firewood. Yeah, but what I was saying earlier is I think the lesson learned there is the airplane really took up a lot of time and didn't get me the result I needed, so I took on a lot of damage.
Turned out pretty well.
So we're gonna get out of this smoke. Grab one of these. Just put that right up there. And let's see if I can eat something.
Just out of this stuff.
That's pretty risky to eat that, so I'm probably not going to eat it. I'll probably eat this carrot. Yeah, when you get sardines at 37%, there's a pretty high food poisoning risk associated with that, so I think I'm going to go for that. I will make some more water. Start with one hour there. And then while that's going, I'm probably just going to do a little bit of looting here. Books are good. If there's any other goodies here. Nice, we got a soda. Probably just drink that right away. Once I'm not taking damage, I'm healing very, very slowly in the interloper difficulty. Alright, so that's going. I don't really see any items there. We already decided against that, so put that over in the corner. See if there's anything else of use here. Kind of go through these cabinets.
What have we here?
I'm not really worried about film. I might actually take some color film. Why not? Maybe take a few pictures or something. Oops. Okay. Grab this. Alright. Now I'm gonna grab. I don't see anything in there. I'm gonna get another torch. Add a little fuel here. Alright, is that something there? No, more phone. Should be a camera here. It's guaranteed.
Just out of this stuff.
Oops. Not actually looking to take a picture right now. What the heck. I'll just take a picture of the clock. Make sure the camera's working okay. And then probably go back to torch mode here. So I don't really see anything else that's lootable. There's a book. I think everything else is good. You can check on this. One other thing to just kind of look at is I do have enough food to kind of get through the night, so that's good to know. 30 minutes on that. I'll throw that torch, grab another one. Put this out. Grab one more. I'm really trying to get a better torch. That's a little better. Alright, we're still good on time. So we're gonna just loot the other areas on the weather station now while that water's boiling to see if there's any other good items I can locate while I'm here. Now I've got to be quick because it's cold. So I could probably open this up real quick here. Let's see. So 30-ish. $32, 20, roughly. Slow down right there. 20, and then where's the last one? Getting warmer. Just gonna go slow because it's coming up. There it is. Open that up. See if anything.
Can always use more food.
It's actually not bad. Take the maple scissor, scrap metal, candy bar. It's looking good. Now I'm just gonna head over to this spot here, do a little running.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Probably not. Okay. Alright. Check out this. That's good for tinder purposes.
Can't feel my hands.
That's looking good. Don't really need that. Guess that's something. No, maybe not. I saw something there. Oh, flare, that's good. That's good.
So cold.
They don't have a pry bar yet.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
I'm gonna need to get inside. I'm taking cold damage now. Which is definitely not the plan. Yeah, luckily I only took a little bit, but my health is a little bit alarming. Grab that. Probably make another hour of water. Cool that down. Add a little bit of wood. And then we can do some harvesting because we did get one source of food. Just harvest the meat out of there. Okay. Now we could probably harvest the feathers too. They take a long time. I'm not going to worry about the feathers. So we're just going to let drop that dude. Drink some water. That maple syrup's really good. A lot of calories there. That might actually be what we use tonight to survive. We've got our water coming up. Might put in one more of these pieces of wood here. I can also harvest, one of these sticks. How am I doing on my water? Could make some teas too. Let's see. And then I could repair that jacket. Got an hour on that. I'll probably throw in the tarn again. Minutes. Make some more tea. There we go. Pass the tarn. Grab that. And then
Need something to eat.
I might make a little more water and then go to sleep. So actually I'm going to need more torches too. So I might actually use up one of those coals. I got so much of it. We'll make 2 liters of water. We got 2 hours of that. That's going to take 2 hours, so I'm going to want some more fuel in here. Probably going to do one more piece of coal. But now I'm going to grab some more torches again. Try to get like a few good ones if possible. Alright, that looks good. So now I'm going to go to bed. So let's see here. Food wise, we'll probably actually just eat all the ptarmigan meat because that's more of a scent based possibility. Just eat all that, drink the water, and then we'll put out the torch, and then we can see we got enough calories to sleep 10 hours. Oh, actually I need a little bit more food, so we'll just eat a little bit of that just to get it over the hump. Drink a little more water. That way I don't take any damage. And yeah, that really does it for this first episode. If we kind of go back and review, we started at the bottom of Sundered Pass. We hit the bridge. We hit that first cabin. We made it through another, cascading gap bridge. That was another, forgot what that spot is, and then the cabin. And then we hit the shortcut, the mine, the second pillar, weather station now, and the station bunkhouse. So, we're 2 days in. The plan from here is if I review the map here, look at the world. So right now we're, in Sundered Pass. We're going to continue. I think the weather station's right about here, so we're going to kind of continue down here, hit the transfer pass. There's a little depot there that we can hang out at, and then we'll go to the far bridge line, and then from there we'll be in the main region. You can't see it here, but the main region then continues on from there. So so I'm gonna go sleep, and we'll see you on the next one.